in the bottom left of Amygdala, it is gonna be Dark. And in the top right, playing as the red Terran player, we do have Bunny. Not Team Liquid Bunny, by the way. It's not the guy from Denmark. It is the Korean player Bunny, who used to play for CJ Enters. He used to play for what else? Dust Gaming, Dust Bunny. He's currently playing for Team Falcons, by the way, this guy. Look at that. The Saudi Arabian team. We do see a standard opening here, probably from both players. And I'm daring any Terran out there that's a professional player in a professional game. I'm daring you guys to play something different than CCC, Hellion, Banshee, or CCC 211 setups. Like CCC 111 or the 3CC 111 or 3CC 211. I'm daring you to play something different. Let's go. Okay, so we'll see that 3CC setup most likely. Yeah, it has great success, so why not? Bunny's gonna go SCV Scout. With this one Rex expand here for now. So we're moving across the map. Now these debris can get saved by Dark if he really wants to. He can drop creep and stop the agent process so it doesn't lose health, but he can never heal them back up. I'm a little bit sad that is the case. You know what I like? I'd like a burning command center with like a 3000 HP or something that burns down, and you can repair it as the Terran. That would be amazing. Now Reaper is across the map, is forcing an extractor here, and the SCV is on the other side, but two links are gonna keep this clear, as I was saying, but actually slapping down an engineering base. So Bunny's trying to grab the tempo here. He'll probably have to move in with the Reaper if he really wants to confirm that kill on this drone. Now, the drone can do this dance for as long as there's minerals, and Dark is not gonna let them bleed out. Oh, one Marine against two links. That's not a good fight for the Marine. The Marine has to run. Dark is trying so hard to body block the guy, and he will get it. And that means there's not even gonna be the factory lift. The Marine being out on its own was definitely a little bit of a mistake for Bunny. Now he needs to chase with the SCVs. Don't lose the SCVs, you need to pull them back. So he loses an SCV. This is the mining time from one as he loses another SCV. 3 SCVs down at this point. He's gonna most likely lose another SCV here. No, double Marine finally joining. And he pulled back the Reaper. The Reaper, you can see, is just joining the fray here from the top left into the main base of Bunny. Coming back, doing nothing. Nothing. He only delayed the third base. He forced the gas. Right? Okay, he did something. But he was out of position. Now, as was foreshadowed, we do actually have the Banshee and Hellion set up here, so nothing out of the ordinary there for our turn. Can he get some drones actually with this? He does see those. Oh, he doesn't see the drones. Now he sees the drones. Now he's gonna go in. This is actually a tiny bit exposed. He doesn't even get the one. Oh god, I can't believe it. A little bit unlucky there on the shot pairings. Now again, a couple of links trying to snag another Marine here. But he will confirm the kill on the Overlord. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna get away. Marines are gonna shoot it down from the skies. It's gonna bleed out and pop like a balloon. Banelingness on the way here for Dark. And we do see some creep control. Now Dark took this gas, so he might as well take the hatchery. Now this Banshee's finding a lot of damage actually. There was no detection in place, and he's finally evacuating to his spore, but 3 drones already, a full drone pull from the third base, and meanwhile the Hellions are coming back in again here in the north. Didn't really find that much. Now there's another spore in position here shooting at that Banshee, but the Banshee should be able to just safely... Oh, no! Can he get some queens then? He has another Banshee here, which is also permanently cloaked. Now he's got to move in a tiny bit too far, but he will manage to snag the first queen. He will get the second queen with the Banshee, and now the Lynx do come in though. Maybe he went in a tiny bit too deep. He's gonna lose most of his army, and he does not get the queen, which is gonna get introduced here. 12 drones. These guys going back to mining where they intended to be. We do see a Hydralisk Den going into double upgrades here, into melee upgrades, even a macro hatchery. Dark is gonna explode in a moment here, opening up the gold base for himself. Now Bunny is doing the same, but that was not a good move with the Hellions there, getting surrounded by those Lynx. Unfortunately, he lost a tiny bit too much. Reaped 7 Hellions against 13 Lynx. That's not usually what you see. I mean, look at this. This is negative trading for the Terran at this point. And he only killed 3 drones, and that's even less basically than he lost, because I mean, he lost 3 SCVs, but he lost them earlier, so they're more valuable. It's like your early game workers are made out of gold, and eventually they, in the mid game, they become only silver, and in the late game they're like frickin' wood. Now Bunny is throwing down a gold base on location. Like to see him move like this. And Dark has a drone sitting over here as well. He didn't make the hatchery yet though. He has one down here in the south, but this is gonna get cancelled 100%. He's out of position, he didn't have vision, and, well, the Marines came in with the tanks together, so no way of holding that one. We tried to set up a little bit of creep here. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Dark, and Bunny is slowly moving in. His 1-1 upgrades are finishing up, combat shields are finishing up here in just a moment. And that means the Spire is going to be extremely powerful. This is a peak moment for the Marines here, trying to fight this, win this war for the Terran Dominion. But a good surround from Dark. Bunny's going to try to trade as most expensive as he can. Oh, a couple misclicks there. Now he only has 1 Medivac left and loses a bunch of his Marines there. Hive on the way. Dark defense, another attack, says instant hive. Let's go. Concussive shells, extra barracks. The armory is already done. We need to start that +2 attack as well. And the gold base is finished up, so Bunny's gonna utilize this here. These are his hotkeys, by the way. Interesting stuff. Very interesting hotkey setup. We can have a look at Darks as well. The spawning pool on hotkey. An Overlord. Queens. Interesting hotkey stuff. Okay, so a beautiful arc of Marines. This is a beautiful shooting line, man. Any Zerg try to come in here, they'll just freaking shred him down. Except for that formling that took a little bit longer. Now Dark is also setting, both players are kind of opening up the map, and Bunny didn't know that Dark did open up the map, so he needs to be careful. There's actually a huge army coming at him, and his Marines are not spread. This could be disastrous. Can he get them in position here to fight against those Bane and Lynx? Looks like the answer is yes, but he does lose most of his tanks to anchor this position, and he's gonna, well, get forced out of this base for now. Now we do see a tiny group of Marines, a small drop coming down here to the south to try to pull away intention. He has enough firepower to potentially just slam down this base. Dark needs to come down here, and he's gonna lose a bunch of banelings that were just morphing. Can he get the base? No, of course not. There's queens. Of course not. You can't. Oh, dummy. Now the Banshee's still alive. I like this tactical firepower here. on top of that mineral line. It's quite nice. Bunny's gonna kill a spore here to open up future attacks into that area, and now he's gonna drop a few units across to potentially kill the gold base. A few are actually dropping behind the minerals, so lucky for him. But the tank might just be a tiny bit too much forward. He's still shelling at the at the base. Maybe he can still get it. I think the tank is gonna get the kill. Now Dark's trying to come in for a, oh my god, for a cleanup. Can he get it? There's a lot of bio units behind this. Everybody is on 2-2 here. And Dark is actually going into his +3 armor. Meanwhile, Bunny does not have any +3 upgrades on the way. So this could be an issue down the line here. You see this thing is working and these guys are vacant. They're not moving right now. But Bunny is killing some bases. But this is where Dark is just going to go across and say counter-tick time. And he just found a perfect opening there, coming from the southern side, where the army used to stand, used to be, but it's here. So it can't be at home. You know, can Bunny clear the space? Can he kill everything he needs to kill? The drones are evacuating at kind of the perfect moment here. And there's still links at home. Bunny still is kind of fixing his own base up. And Dark, well, he had to give up the space, but he still has a lot of drones. He didn't lose that much. This is a very competitive game, though. If Bunny can get one more base without losing his army, he's gonna have a very good time. Unfortunate tank there got killed by Hydralisks across that chasm. But Bunny needs to kind of set up another, like he needs to set up like a planetary here or something, or like a planetary over here, right? We need to grow, Bunny. We need to grow. He needs to bring another base to the table here. 4 base is not gonna be enough, I feel like, in the long run, even though he's maxed right now. And Dark is also only on 4 bases, but Dark is not gonna give up. He's gonna try to retake a 5th base here, of course, and he has the macro hatch. This is, I can't stress this enough, a macro hatch, how powerful this is in a situation like that. Now Bunny did finally click his 3-3 upgrades, but +3 armor is about to finish up here for Dark, and that's gonna be a huge boost. Now still, there is nothing here, no bunker, nothing set up to defend this area, no tank, nothing. Now can he, he is not gonna get the repair, so the Marines have to evacuate into the SCV Congo line. Can he manage? Oh my god, I don't think so. Baneling's coming in at the same time. We do have the big attack happening. We're gonna swap over here. Big attack from Dark, trying to come in here, but he just cleared so many SCVs. Again, a lot of supply depots. Bunny is forced supply blocked. He does lose another supply depot. Can drop even the add supply on these guys, but that's also exposing them into the future, basically. Now this tank Marine Marauder force is quite strong. The line is extremely deep. He probably needs to spread a few more tiny groups around over here and here to have a little bit more firepower ready. This group of Bi has no medevac support, so eventually it's gonna get whittled down here more and more. I mean, it's stimming right now. That was not a good move to stim. Exposing everybody to be super low on them on health. Now weapons level 3 on the way here. It's gonna finish up in a moment. That finally is gonna even out the upgrades here again for both players. But in the end, like, I mean, the scaling is different, right? Now Dark, a little bit of a misrally here. He's gonna deny the gold base though. As I said, we needed this base a little bit faster. Now Dark is starting to deny a lot of mining here from Bunny. But, I mean, Bunny is kind of making this work. He has the big army, he has 130 army supply. How is Dark gonna... I mean, how are you gonna lose this Bunny, right? To endless counterattacks, that could be the case. He's been losing most of his SCVs at this point. He has like units kind of stuck at home. He's trying to move out here. SCVs are falling again. And this is when he's weak in the front line, and Dark does know this. Now, we do see Lurkers, alright, and the Swarm Host. He knows he has won the game. He makes the Swarm Host, it's a whistleblower. Now, tanks in the front exposed here. Bunny a tiny bit too aggressive. Exposing his own army, and he's bleeding out the army. This army didn't get reinforced in a very long time. We're down to 3 tanks. I mean, this is where the extra units are, right? He's completely disjointed at this point. This is kind of half of the army at this point, and he's fighting on top of creep. He's not scanning. Some of his orbitals have been lifted, and he lost so many SCVs that he needs to drop mules. Now he's gonna lose potentially a bunch of medivacs. He could lose all of the medivacs. He has no more juice on the medivacs as well. No more healing power. Finally reinforcements coming in here on the gold base and behind here. Can he join them up? You don't push forward now. Don't run into the lurkers. Wait until your reinforcements are here. Come on, Bunny. Oh my god, so he loses the bulk of this army. And this guy, this group is just standing over here. Now finally joining up here, both groups. And Dark's like, oh wait, whoa, you still have that much? Can't believe it. But look at the supply. Dark did even out the game. He evened out the army supply. He's gonna utilize a Viper to grab the tanks. He's gonna utilize every little edge he has to get as many valuable trades as he can. Look at that. And Medivac chilling over here, and yeah, Bunny's just got a GG. Dark, what a comeback here. What a comeback. Wow. That was quite the insane comeback there. Very well played here by Dark. Alright. Let's go into the second game. Man, that felt like Bunny should have won that game. That was a little bit unfortunate in my opinion. But here we go in the second map. Dark in the bottom right and Bunny in the bottom left. Ooh. Is he gonna try to force a block? He's gonna try to force Dark to take a different base. Or is this gonna be the proxy? This is gonna be the proxy. This is gonna be the through rags. Bunny's not having any of it. There you go. Now, is Dark gonna find this? I mean, even if he doesn't find it, he still can probably defend it. Dark is one of those guys who literally know this in and out. It's insane. And I like that he's probably gonna throw down the last barracks here on the high ground. This is kind of cool. We've seen this move from time to time, so even if it gets scouted by overlords, if you do not commit, you don't exactly know what is going on. So sometimes you can still lose to this if you are just surprised by 2 marines more, right? Now the overlord does not go in position. It doesn't see. It doesn't see. It only sees till this point. This point. It's not close enough. Only this point. Oh, he might have seen the SCV. Now he's gonna reveal the marine now. The marine is gonna hit the overlord like it's hot juice. Bunker going up here. Doug knows everything. He knows everything. He sees the extra SCV, the bunker going up. He's gonna put down another bunker. No, he's gonna try to hunt some drones. No, drones are coming off the line. Yeah, that's what I said, man. Put down another bunker. Make a wall. Drones have only melee attacks. And you guys shoot. Oh, man. Yeah, I think Dark can defend this. He's gonna kill the second marine. And once the last marine is dead... I mean, 2 more marines joined the fray, but first links are already here. Oh my god, Bunny, why are you not shooting? He's gonna kill... the first Ling, but he loses so many marines. I mean, he kills a bunch of drones. I wonder if the bunker did finish. It's not being produced anymore. It did finish, but it can't sell. Now, there's just too many Lings. And there's still a worker advantage here for Dark. I mean, he's still kind of holding his marine line, and Dark's links, well, they got shredded, but Dark is gonna... Okay, so Dark's gonna send 4 links across, and Bunny's gonna send his 7 SCVs across, or 12 SCVs, or whatever it is. Let's make it 10. Let's have a quick head count here. 4, it's 10 actually. And then he's gotta try to overwhelm here with 1 powerful marine blob. And yeah, Dark is smartly adding a spine crawler. Now, can Bunny make this work? It's gonna hit those guys. There's a queen in the mix as well. No transfuse as of yet. Drones are here to fight. They're here to stay. The spine is about to finish up. This is gonna add huge DPS and tanking. He's actually focusing on the Marines with that. But this might not be enough. Maybe Bunny can break him. He's gonna break the spine. Can the reinforcements be enough here for Dark to stop this? He lost just most of his workers. Both players are looking at kind of the same worker count. I think the links did kill every worker at home, and the few flanking links and the links that are popping might just be a little bit too much here. Hold the thought though. He's transfusing a ling. The transfused ling, it heals up like 3 times with that bonus healing as well. It's crazy, man. That was actually a lot of value. Now the queen is gonna stay. I don't think you can kill the queen with 2 marines. I'm pretty sure Dark has this. I mean, 0 SCVs to 7. Bunny is on 5 minerals. These are his. This is his last marine. There's 1 more in production. He's gonna wait for that last marine. Should have brought a barracks for high ground vision. He's still mining with a mule. But this game is over. I mean, Dark is mining on 7 drones. Look at that economy. Look at that economy. And Bunny's walking back now to save his mule. I wonder why he's still in the game. Very close games between these two here. Bunny's gonna GG as soon as he sees the links make their way into the main base of him. So that's about it for him.